Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dennis and today we will discuss about toys. Why do I want to discuss about toys? Specifically childhood toys, right? Um, Not other kinds of toys that wing wing, But yeah, this is like childhood toys really. The reason why is because previously we talked about I talk about my experience having uh suddenly getting a new next generation kids around my house, right? Just watching lots of kids playing together, right? Then I just remember all the memories from back then, like from 20 years ago, probably like I don't know, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, like at that age, right? Like when I was five, 6, 7, whatever, right? And back then of course I'm just like I was like any other kids, right? Playing with their toys. So what did I play the most? Well, there's a lot of toys that I made. Not I made, more like I played. But yeah, the first one that I remember the most is building blocks. So this one, like all the rich kids have Lego, right? But not kind of not for me because it was different kind of building blocks. If you play Lego, then these bumps, right? There's like a block, and then there's bumps, and then you stack something out of it, and then you make something out of it, right? Like maybe a big robot thing or big house or something like that, right? But um, in my case, I didn't actually have that. Uh, well, maybe I do have, but it's not like only some, right? Only few of them, and I couldn't actually build something big out of it, right? So yeah, like instead I have other kinds of building blocks, like there's lots of them, honestly, like types of them. So the first one is like a house making kit. So the kit will have like it looks like jigsaw, basically like a puzzle, jigsaw puzzle, things like this, and then I have another one over here, right, that I just can connect to each other, and this will form like a wall, right? And then I can then make this around, and I could create walls basically, right? And then uh this side and this side I can connect, right? Because it's like puzzle again, where it just looks like, I don't know, looks like this basically, right? And then I mean it's of the building blocks, and it's not really blocks, it's like a slab of plastics basically. When you think about blocks, it's like a 3D dimensional blocks, right? But it's not really, it's just really thin blocks that this side has a bumps, right, that you can connect with. At the side you can connect with other similar type, right? And yeah, after that I make this wall, and then I connect with the roof as well. I still remember the roof is actually big, it only has two pieces on it. It's like one of the most difficult thing to make, because first the roof has like this kind of side, right? I need to connect this one, and then there's also a part over here, um, connecting this part to the roof is difficult enough, right? And then after we completed this part, we need to put it into the walls, right? And the walls is surrounding it, right? Like it have these lots of sides, right? There's four sides, and on top of them there has like, again, like because this is like jigsaw puzzle, there is like bumps and ins and outs, right? And then to connect this and this is like the most difficult thing, because this part is made of things combined, and then this part is also made of things combined, right? Like these walls, right? And then we need to, make sure that every bumps, every teeth actually can get inserted with the roof part, right? And it's one of the most difficult thing, I would say. Yeah, I can still remember the color of the roof. I can still remember the color of this side, the walls as well. Um, I don't think I still have that, honestly. I believe like few years back, I think my mom kinda do like a cleaning, like did a cleaning or so, and then just gave away all my old toys, basically, right? um but yeah, to other kids, like I think it was for my cousins, I think, or my much younger cousins, right? But yeah, excuse me. um like this is the building blocks, right? One type of them, and then there's also like building blocks. This one is just blocks, like rectangular blocks, mostly with one side having a pattern, right? And then there is just lots of these, right? Like there's 20 or 25, 30 pieces of this. And then I like to make a house. I can actually still remember the house. um First I make these two over here, and then there is an kind of shape like arc shape, like this. And then I remember there is like a door over here, like a block that has a pane like the door. And then on top of this there is a clock, and then on top of that, oh, there's no more space. Okay, there is the roof, right? Or the triangular roof. Basically this one is actually wide, a wide uh triangle. And then there's like a cone over here, and then um yeah, I can still remember all of it. There's like a block over here, and then a block over here, and then there's like a block again over here, and then on top of it there is something else. I forgot what it is, honestly. um Wait, is it like this? I think there is another one over here, probably. And then this side has something over here, and then another clock or block, square block thing, and then this side, right? And then yeah, this probably like this. Like there's a smaller one, a square thing, and then a triangle again, and then yeah, basically like this kind of building blocks, right? It's actually quite fun, although this is like only 2D, two-dimensional, basically. Like you can only see all the pattern at the front, while the other side is just the color of the wood that it's made of. Yeah, the building block was made out of wood, and I really love that. I still remember the smell of the wood that, the first time I opened it or played it. And yeah, it's just, I like it a lot. Although when you take a look from the side, it's just looks like this, basically. It's just a one dimension, I mean 2D thing, right? You see the art from the front, and if you see from the side, it's just like this, like very slim. And then if you look from the behind, then it's just the color of the wood that it's made of, right? I also like this because it's not plastic, right? Because sometimes when you have toys, it's just plastics, right? And this one, it has variations, and I actually enjoyed it a lot. And then the next toys that I remember is, of course, like most child probably have this, like basically it's like a train, like a train track making, basically like a train track. Even though I don't really have the train, but I have the track, so there's something, right? Again, like I don't think we could actually purchase a train track kit, like with the train and then with the full track as well. I think this one I just got given by someone else probably, or this is like my siblings, not mine at first. Um, but yeah, excuse me. My nose feel itchy again. It feels like my flu is back, and I don't know. My nose. It's just my nose. Okay, I'm not crying or something over this topic, but yeah. Um, I remember like making all the tracks, just connecting the tracks. I don't actually have the train, but I can imagine at that time, right? I just make the tracks to go around, just connect it. Even though I don't have the train, but I have like a mini car, car toy, like a miniature, so I can imagine that like a train, go just playing it at the track, and that's it. Like it's probably like only 4 or 5 piece of track as well. It's not like a complete circuit of uh train, right? Train track or something like that. So yeah, I still remember this. I actually enjoy this a lot. And then the next thing is probably like this one I like because I'm actually enjoying this. Like this one is like you remember the miniature car that I mentioned earlier? So yeah, that was from like this one. I have the complete track of this, just uh connecting all this around, and basically can connect like probably like this or something like that, and this one the car has like uh battery. Did it have battery? I don't remember, probably not, but maybe it had, actually, maybe it had battery, because I remember just watching this car just going around in the loop, right? I can also make the track like the just like this, and then like this as well, and then I can also make like, because this is like only a one way, right? I can make like a bump basically in one of the track, so that having like my TV remote, I believe I used that, um and make the track a little bit going up, right? So and then at the downside I already have the track remaining, right? So it looks like the car just jump out of the track, right, and go back into the track and repeat the whole thing again, right? And yeah, I am enjoying this a lot, honestly. Still remember it. The next toy is probably like more like um you know toys that will improve the brain, probably like this one has a puzzle in it, right? So this is like again like the same as the building blocks, but this one is a cube, so it's like square, and then in each side of this there's a picture, right? So and it's a picture of animal as well, like maybe this one has a chicken in it, you know um and I have to actually connect the chicken picture, right? So probably maybe the head is over here, and then the body is over here, right? And then the its legs probably over here and something like that, and then there's something else over here, right? And then if you rotate this block, because obviously cube has 6 sides, right? If you turn this block over here, it's all of them, it will display some other picture as well, like maybe a tiger, right? And yeah, I usually play this and leave no gap as well, so that the picture is clearer. So yeah, it's like a puzzle, right? Because you need to um, finish one picture, right? You need to figure one picture and then you complete that, right? So you what picture do you want? Like, do you want to make tiger or a goose or a chicken, right? By chicken I mean a rooster or something like that. And yeah, eventually I start with all of them. There is also a cat or rabbit, I believe, and yeah, I just love that. You know so that you focus on one image, so make that image, right? So you don't use this as the cat, and then this one is the rooster, and then the tiger over here. It doesn't work like that, right? So you need to figure one image first, and then you starts making that into that one, right? And then after that, you can just rotate the block and it will refill itself to other blocks, basically, right? So yeah, this is like one of the things that I loved as well. Really enjoying it. Is there anything else toys that I like? Let me see. Probably not really. I mean, um, there's also a car, I would say. Like, this one's a little bit bigger, right? It's not like the car with the circuit. They're small, right? This one is a little bit bigger, so this one has like battery, and then the battery got connected into dynamo, like the one that will move the wheel, right? And then this one doesn't really have track for it, right? It can go on track, but we couldn't afford to purchase it, so get the I just got the car, right? It's called Tamiya, I would say. I don't know if this that the same. It's like from Japan, right? um but yeah, I really love this as well. I have this, and then RC as well. I have RC, like remote control car, basically, RC car. And then yeah, I love this. But yeah, is there anything else? Probably not though. Yeah, other than obviously my Windows 95 PC, which the monitor has big monitor, like it's a cylinder monitor basically. And yeah, um again, this is that I always play during weekend as well. Every Saturday I always play this, and then Sunday is occasionally, but usually not, because I was kind of not allowed to play games that often, right? Only Saturdays, and that's about it, until I eventually got my laptop during my middle school. Then I start playing games like on my own, right? Even though I still you know um, got mad from my parents because they dislike me playing games, right? But yeah, there's that. I think that's it for today's discussion about childhood toys. Let me know what you had back then in the, during childhood, your childhood especially. Is it the same as our today's kids? Probably way more different, right? So yeah, if you have kids, and if you already have kids and have toys, let me know what their toys are, right? Because I don't know, right? Don't have kids. Probably my sister will have one in the way. Maybe I will know that in few years from now, probably, right? But yeah, until then, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion, and see ya.